I'm gonna have to start this video off with my deepest apologies. I really apologize. For some reason, the audio in the last video got messed up and it was unsalvageable. No clue what happened, but that was where we stand, so I have to remake it today. So I'm gonna be dropping two videos today, which is this one and the video that was supposed to be about leads. So you'll see, like, in this video when I give away my full content management system that has really helped me with my channel to just organize everything, organize my thoughts, my ideas, the projects I'm working on. You'll see that as I'm talking about the stuff on here, some of them might have gaps in them because I've combined the system with my lead system, so it's easier for me. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can also just delete the properties if you find that too confusing, or if you don't need to keep track of your leads and your outbound and all that stuff, then you can also just, leave it be. But that is exactly what I found works best for me. So let's start with this. This is the system. It's basically just a table. It's a database. And the cool thing is I can literally copy this database to something like another page and have that page be like another, like, let's say, for example, I can copy this database to another page. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I can copy this database to another page and then have that page, the database, be only in calendar view. And then I only see this database in calendar view in another page. So let's say if I have another page with a bunch of other calendars that goes over like a bunch of projects I'm working on and this and that and whatever, then I can also add this to the calendar view of that page, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. But I'm going to go left through right of all the properties and show you exactly how they're used, because I know a lot of people, like, they just upload like they just upload Notion templates and they don't really show exactly how each thing is used, and it's kind of on you to figure it out. So I'm going to make this video as long as it needs to be, just so I can show you exactly how each property is used, so you know how to use it the right way, and you can know, like, okay, I can take this out and things will still not break. Things will still be fine. So I have this rank property, and this basically, as the name implies, it ranks each of the ideas. So technically, these are not videos just yet. They are ideas. If they're videos, you will see this icon next to it, or just any icon really. If it's just an idea, then it's either going to have no icon or this like paper icon, right? Because that means I haven't started scripting it. And as I said, most of my main channel videos, I script them. Now, this doesn't apply for the 21 Days of Holiday Hustle. So this is the database I took for the 21 Days of Holiday Hustle, which I literally just copied it from my main channel. So the rank is really helpful because it allows me to know, like, okay, this video I can make first. So typically I do a 5-step system. Technically it's kind of 6. I go from 0 to 5. So 0 means I can make this video tomorrow. I can make it tomorrow if I want to. And then 5 is like, okay, I either need to delete this idea or make it better so that I can make it soon. Now the thing is, you can generate hundreds, if not thousands of ideas. You don't need to make videos on every single idea. So it's fine that you have a mix of 0 to 5. It's completely fine. That's what I found works for me. You might feel like, oh, I might want to increase this to like 1 to 10, or I don't know, 1 to 20, who knows? But it's up to you. You might want to delete the rank altogether. It's just a way that I found helps me sort it. Because if I create a new thing right here, let's say I'm just going to do new idea here. And if I rank this like a 0, because I'm like, oh, this is really great, I might want to make a video on this soon. Because of the way I've sorted it up here, as you can see, then this new idea has just gone to the top and it's part of 0. So it's really convenient for me, and it's something that has really helped it a lot. Now, next, name. This is just the idea, basically. So I just name it exactly what I think I'm most likely to title it when I post it. And that's convenient because I have a character count right here that counts the characters. So it just says char or a character. And like I said in previous videos, this is something that you want to try to keep this 50 or under. And so it's important to see this at least before you upload the video. So that's why I have this here. It's really convenient. It's probably one of the best things that I added. And then I have categories. So for each of my videos, at least for the 21 Days of Holiday Hustle series, for each of my videos, I have categorized them into 3 categories. They're either going to be a resource, there will be a case study, or a miscellaneous. So this could either be like just me talking about something that I'm passionate about, or just, I don't know, just anything. It could be a vlog. I was actually planning on doing a couple vlogs, but that didn't really work out. Or actually I was planning on doing one, but like I said, it didn't work out. So yeah, these are the categories. Now, in general, you probably don't need all this. This is specifically just for my series. Like I said, I don't even have this what do you call it? This column. I don't know. I don't have this column in my actual database, so I just delete it. But I might actually end up adding it. And I think what I'll do is I'll keep that column for, parts of the funnel. So is it top of the funnel? Is it education content? Is it step-by-step content? Is it parasocial? Is it case study? I've did like a funnel breakdown of Alex Hormozi, kind of just like making parasocial content. I think that was the video, was where I talked about the countdown funnel. But this, I think I'm just going to keep the category so that, I can keep a tab on how many videos I make in each category and in what proportion. So it's helped tremendously in this series. So yeah, that might be something that's here to stay for me. And then release date is really convenient because, like I said, I kind of gave it away, but I could put it in this view and see like, okay, these are the videos that I have made on this day, and I can see it in a calendar view, which is really nice and convenient. So you literally just put the day you released the video, or you can have a different date. You can have the date that you came up with the idea, or the date that you can have any date really, and you can put it in the calendar view. But I just found release date is more important. It's more relevant to put in that view. And then we have status. So status, this could be very overwhelming. And so I would recommend you delete a bunch of this stuff until you feel like you actually need it. Because when I initially started using a similar template. This was like, I think it was Ali Abdal's YouTube template. It was very similar. And he had this like the status tab with a lot of different statuses, and it overwhelmed me. And that was what I remember to be one of the biggest motivating reasons as to why I stopped using the template. So I ended up making my own, and I ended up just planning or just like adding a bunch of this stuff anyway. So, and I really just made it as overwhelming as it was back then. So I don't want this to discourage you from using it. I want you to see like, okay, logistics planning. I don't really plan logistics of my videos. I'm just going to delete that. Archive that, I'm just going to delete it if I ever archive it. So I don't need this. I'm just going to delete that. And I just want you to like just go through the things and see what you need and what you don't need. Don't keep it here if you're not going to use it. I don't want it to like overwhelm you too much. And then if you feel like, oh, you know what, maybe I actually do need that kind of section, then or that that status, then you can then come back and add it back. So it's pretty easy to add a category or a thing over here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over adding a brand new I'm gonna go over adding a brand new video idea. So this is exactly how I use it, how you should use it too. So first thing I'm going to do is press the plus button. Now I'm just going to, you add like the title here, and then the second thing I do is add the rank. So the rank, like I said, it tells you like where it's going to shift it to. So I put 1 over here because I already put 0 before. 0 shifted it all the way to this section right here. 1 shifted it over here. So what I want to do is actually make it a 0. Now I already kind of created a new one over here. So I'm just going to click on this. So this is it. This is she. But another thing, then next what you want to do, so after you've created the thing, right, you're going to open it and then decide, is it going to be a video? Are you going to use the video template like the one I showed you on day 1, the one I showed you on day 2, the side-by-side template, or are you going to use a new lead template? Is it going to be a new lead? So, and you click on either one of them. I typically just use this for YouTube videos, and this is what it is. So I'm gonna go with this because this was something I started in like one of the takes before this. I just had to re-record because it wasn't working with me. So yeah, this is what I use. So let's break that out. There we go. So I name it, like I said, what I'm most likely to name it at the time of upload. So right now I said Iman Gadzhi switching to social media courses. I think that's a good title. And then I copy that and I put it under title ideas, and I put the character count over here and then the title over here. So that's basically what I do for that. And then I literally just write the script, count it with this. Like it literally, like, you just use all the principles from video one, or day one of the series, and it should be good. And now if I'm working on it currently, I click on this checkbox right here, because then what I do is I created a new page with the same database, and all I do is just filter on this checkbox right here. Like, that is the only filter. It's like, if this checkbox is checked, then it should be here, and if it's not checked, then it should not be in this view. And that's literally the only filter. And so it helps me to kind of narrow down, like, I have hundreds of ideas, so it helps me to narrow down those hundreds of ideas into ideas that I can actually make videos on, and like that I'm actually seeing, like, okay, these are the main focuses right now. So that's what I do. And then you fill out like the project. This is for like channels. Status is like what I showed you before. Release date, also what I showed you before. Rank should already be filled in. And then the type. So is it short form? Is it long form? VSL thumbnail? This really helps for leads. This is mainly for the lead stuff that I'll be talking about. The tomorrow video, which is technically the today video. And then done. Again, this stuff over here is basically for leads, except for category. Category is a new one, and then you add whatever category. So it's really that simple. I hope that this has been able to help you, and if it hasn't, then I'm sorry. But I hope that it has. This is something that took me a while to actually like pinpoint down how it can be used and how it's been able to be helpful for me. I add a little bit to it every single day, so I'll be sure to add the updates to that as well. And yeah, I mean, like I said at the start of the video, I hope that you and your family, I don't know if I said it at the start of the video. I said it at the start of one of the other takes. I don't know about this take though. But I hope you and your family are having a great holiday season. I hope you guys had a great Christmas yesterday if you're celebrating. And I wish you the best of the holiday blessings from my family to yours. And I wish you a great new year ahead. And let's kill it in 2025. Make sure you use this template because this changed the game for me. So I will see you in the next video where I talk about the leads, how you can couple this with the leads and create an awesome, great new template. And I'll also show you how I add this to the current projects hub, which is exactly what I have. See you in the next video.